Hey YouTube, this is Comic Hero 77 back with another comic haul video. This is video number 40, and all the comic books in this video were bought off of eBay. So we're just going to jump right into this video, and this is Amazing Spider-Man Learning How to Crawl variant edition 1.3. So this is a variant cover done by John Cassidy, and the only reason why I bought this book, not just because it's a Spider-Man book, but it was done by John Cassidy, the cover. Cover is just outstanding. It reminds me of old school John Romita Sr. Spider-Man. He's done plenty of half Peter Parker, half Spider-Man, and the classic pose jumping like that. Just the whole thing with the webbing just reminded me so much of John Romita Sr. So, I got this off of eBay for $1.50. So, I don't think you can go wrong. So I thought this was a really great comic, and a really great cover. So I'm happy to have it. I'm really excited to show you this. I've been trying to get this for a while, just waiting for the right price at a decent grade. And it is a decent grade. It's not a high grade at all. This is probably a 3.5 out of a 10, which is a VG minus. It could be even like a 3.0. But it's still, the staples are really strong. Here's the issues with the book. There's like a 1/4 inch spine split right there. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's some folds here. There's some smudging here. I'm not sure what that is up there. It doesn't look like a marker, but there's some smudging and a scuff mark here and a scuff mark here. And some tiny little breaks here, tears, some small breaks there, but still, this is still Amazing Spider-Man number 18. Still is, which is I think second or third appearance of Sandman. It's pretty awesome. I'm happy to have it. I got it for $29. I've seen VGs recently. I saw a VG go for $66. So, I think this is a solid book for its age and with the defects. But, Amazing Spider-Man's are great in any condition. So I'm super happy. Pretty awesome. Happy to have this. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 265, which is the first appearance of Silver Sable. Got this for about $15 or $16 on eBay. I don't think I paid more than $18. I think it was like $15 or $16. But regardless, I think I got an awesome price for this book. I had it advertised as a 9.0, and I looked at the spine. There's nothing wrong. There's no color breaks. This is definitely much better than a 9.0. It's got to be like a 9.2 or even higher. I believe it's higher, but I'm going to stay at a 9.2 because I'm just conservative like that. But for its price, and this is a pretty hot book right now. Like, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Silver Sable is on the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show. So I'm happy to have this. So I've been looking for this book for a little while now, so I'm happy to get it. Another character I believe that's on the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show is Mockingbird. This is her first appearance in Marvel Team Up number 95 with Spider-Man. And her identity is Bobby Morris. And her actual first appearance, of Bobby Morris is actually in, I believe it's Astonishing Tales number 6. Where it just shows her, but this is her first appearance as Mockingbird. So I have that issue, and now I have this one. And I also got this for about, I want to say $15 or $16. But this is a pretty hot book right now, too. And in this condition, which I believe is an 8.5, 8.0, 8.5, and it's a Frank Miller, cover with Bob McLeod, who inked it. It's pretty awesome. I'm really happy to have it. Really, really nice. Just beautiful. Now, I'm super happy to show you this too. There's just one thing. So this is Nova, or the Man Called Nova, #1, which is his first appearance. And the cover is done by Richard Buckler, who is legendary. He's done every major Marvel character and every major DC character. So he's bananas. So I'm really happy to finally get this, and I want to, I think this is cheap, $31 off of eBay. I've seen, and this is about an 8.5 easy, maybe slightly better, but I believe it's an 8.5, and I got it for $31. I've seen 8.5s go anywhere from 50 to 60, slightly higher. Like this. I've seen one recently go for $56 in an 8.5. And then I went back and looked on the listing, and I didn't notice one thing. I didn't notice in the auction title, it said UK edition. And I just saw the price. I saw that it was an over #1. I saw it was a high grade, and I jumped on it. And the only reason why you know that is in the corner in the price. It doesn't say a cent symbol. It has the pence symbol, which is a currency in England, in the UK. So it's still a Marvel comic. It's still the first appearance of Nova. I'm still happy to have it. I'm going to get another one, though. I'd rather have a US edition, but I'm going to keep this one because I still think it's bananas. But it's not the first time where I've jumped on an auction or a book and it's a UK edition. So, but I'm still happy to have it. Still cool. Can someone explain to me why, Justice League books, like early ones, are really inexpensive? This is Justice League of America #40, and I got this under $10. It's about it's about a 6.0, maybe 5.5. But I won't say high grades, like super high grades. They go for what they go for, but like mid grades and slightly higher mid grades, like 7.0s, and they don't go that much. And grades like this, I get this under $10, like $5. This is issue #40, but this is issue #27. I also got this for like $5-6, I think $5. But then recently I even bought issue number 15, 16, and 17. And issue 24, I bought issue 24 for $4. 15, 16, and 17 I bought for like 20 each, and I've seen them go for less. But even like in single digits, I've seen go for under 30, which is insane to me. Can someone please tell me why? It's crazy. In like decent grades, not super high grades, but in decent grades. Why are they so cheap? Moving forward, I've been trying to get this book in a high grade only. I didn't want this in a decent grade. I wanted this in a high grade. It's one of my favorite covers. It's a Submariner #29, and it's because of Hercules. And John Buscema does an amazing Hercules. I find it interesting that he whoever decided to put his uniform as red and blue when it's usually gold and green. And maybe it's because Submariner wears gold and green, but it's just so awesome. This whole, cover. It's just super great. And I got this off of eBay for, $10. And this is easily like a 9.2 or better. But I'm really happy to get this finally. It's a really great cover. Unbelievable Hercules there. Pretty cool. So I'm super excited to show you these and tell you about these because I think at the price I got them, I think they're ridiculous. These are CBCS 9.4s. 9.4s are still respectable. But there's, this is the Mighty Thor #339, which is the third appearance of Bettery Bill, and it's signed by Walt Simonsson himself. who did the cover and the story and the art. Now, if you don't know Beta Ray Bill or Walt Simonsson took over as permanent artist and storyteller and cover artist in Thor issue 337, which is Beta Ray Bill's first appearance. So I'm really happy to have this. This is not only his third appearance. This is the first appearance of Stormbreaker. So what happens is, prior to Walt Simonsson, if you don't know this is a pretty cool story. So no one had really changed Thor since his first appearance up until issue 337. He didn't really go too much of a change, and no one ever thought to change or to come up the fact that, is someone possibly worthy to pick up Thor's hammer besides Thor or Donald Blake? And then it turns out that Beta Ray Bill was actually, Thor thinks he's an enemy, and he's not. He's an alien trying to protect his people, and he gets into a fight with Thor, and hammer gets away, and he grabs it, and he gets the power of Thor, plus his own powers that he was already a powerful character. So I think it's really cool because, to finally answer that someone else is worthy besides Thor is pretty cool. So again, this is his third appearance, Beta Ray Bill, and the first appearance of Stormbreaker, which was really cool because eventually Odin finds out and Thor finds out that he's not an enemy, but they, to decide who gets Mjolnir, Odin says, okay, you guys got to fight. So when Beta Ray Bill beats him, and then he's like, you know what, you're definitely worthy, let me give you Stormbreaker, and he makes Stormbreaker for him, which is pretty cool. I think the signature is awesome too. This is also issue 350, which is a great Beta Ray Bill and Thor cover, also signed by Walt Simonsson, also a 9.4. Okay, so here's the crazy part about these two issues. On eBay, I got this for $20 and this for $22. And I believe the signature alone is worth that or more. It's worth more than that. So to get both for $42, I think is pretty amazing. So I'm going to end it right here. I'm going to bring back SpiderMan number 18. Yeah. Love Walt Simonsson. He's one of my favorites of all time. But I'm going to show you the Steve Ditko, who's another favorite of mine. So I want to thank you, YouTube. Thank you, comic book community. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave some comments and some likes. And this is Comic Hero 77 signing out.